When I sensed that it was quite so, I found LUPA in this. We traveled together for, sadly, unfortunately, I reasoned. I battled the afterward. Is there anything else you wish to ask? LUPA and I, in this scenario, to lose your. In truth, I suspect this is why he erased LUPA's. Is there anything else you wish to ask? The central hub activating it. The Threnode. I struck a signal throughout this. It seems the Threnodian was attempt. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Apart from surely they. Unfortunate. I'm not sure why they've gathered. Is there anything else you wish to ask? The Threnodians. There is something. Now that you need to head. They've been dealing with the Black Shore. If it's a place.
The event that brought after that, all I remember is she saved. Then in another after we parted, after defeat. Is there anything else you want to know? I had failed to the last thing in the end. I'm not. But in those 3 days, is there anything else you want to know? Carter Thea. We wandered in the end. But before I think it was that frequency. Is there anything else you want to know? Many years, but dominant for years. The Threnode, the last trace of me is. Is there anything else you want to know? Oh, though, her reverberate.
When you'd.
Thanks to you. Thank you.
There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimont. I found something tied to you there.
The central hub. The timing. There's something I need to handle in the Veil of Glory, too.
Good. Let's set off together. Make it fast. When LUPA vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit. You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes? For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories. For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimont.
The knowledge they would later forget.
It was a secret, one the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, It seems like a clue. The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction. You see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and LUPA who claimed the Fraxidus's power to reshape reality. I once believed the Threnodians sought to use the
That direction, it leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and
The dark tide. I cannot pinpoint where the sentinels... But the worst of the storm has... LUPA, will you be our tour guide? I'd love to hear more about...
Of course, it would, but before we go...
Travel through a silver veil above the drifting mist. A shining path, the stars revealed, Septimont in the rift.
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back. The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon.
The land ignites, reveals beneath.
This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more.
Obsidian sea.
But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So, I think, she would have wanted to rest here.
Glory haunts beyond the Colosseum. A grand ingress.
It's beautiful. Our city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments
Eagle's nest with
and all our hopes.
in the solemn breeze. The stone still hung with ancient war.
Winds, heed my command. Make it fast. How do you like these? Winds, heed my command. Make it fast. Make it fast.
Let's do this together!
Take form. Be reduced to cinders. Mind's eye.
Leave it to me. Commence healing.
Here we go again.
Make it fast. Get... of the unkind. Triumph. My blade yearns.
Here comes Encore.
Leave it to me. Commence healing. Embracing change.
You're in. This is so much fun. That didn't hurt at all. No one picks on Encore's friends. Willie, let's break.
Feathers incinerate.
Embracing change.
Willie,
Make it fast. Make it fast. Guests of the unkind. The cycle of life.
Leave it to me. Ha! Embracing change.
Here we go again.
Rejuvenating snow. Acceptable damage. Embracing change.
Woolly's attack. Ta, you're in. You're in for it now. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Leave it to me.
Administering first aid.
Feathers incinerate. Who's the caged bird now? Take 4.
Here we go again. Oopsie daisy.
Embracing change.
You found it, and it's yours to keep.
Guests of the unkind.
Woolly's attack. Here comes Encore. Oopsie daisy.
Leave it to me.
Administering first aid.
Verity shines. Acceptable
Here we
damage.
go again. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. Oh, you're in for it now.
Silly mistake. Make it fast. Take 4. Be reduced to cinders. Crosscut. Sever.
Embracing change.
Woolly's attack. Woolly stampede.
Together we vanish. Perish in triumph.
Transmitting frequency. Embracing change.
Triumph through some... Who's the caged bird now?
Here we go again. Da-da-da-da-da-da. This is so much fun.
Together we vanish. My blade yearns. Triumph through sound.
You're it.
Make it fast. Cross cut. Sever. No need to dwell on it.
Commence healing. An oversight.
Here comes Encore.
Together we vanish. Sever. Beckon the divine flames.
Leave it to me. Embracing change.
Believe that. This is so much fun.
Perish in flames.
You're it. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Transmitting frequency.
Woolly's attack. There has to be more, right? Woolies, let's race. Woolly's sense is tingling. Tack, you're it.
Leave it to me. Embracing change.
Together we vanish. Be reduced to sinews.
Here we go again. This is so much fun. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You're in for it now.
Administering for embracing change.
Perish in flame. Make it fast. Take 4. Cross cut. Sever. Beckon the divine flames. Mine
Woolly's attack.
is eye.
Here comes Encore.
Leave it to me. Embracing change.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Woolly Stampede. This is so much fun.
Feathers incinerate. Make it fast.
Here comes Encore.
Perish in flames.
Here we go again. This is so much fun.
Leave it to me.
Woolly's attack. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
cinders.
Here we go again. We'll leave that away. This is so much fun. No one picks on Encore's friends. Ha!
Together we vanish. Think fast. Take form. Who's the caged bird now?
Beep, beep. You are truly the greatest players. The victory is yours.
Oh, look, shinies. Make it fast. Guests of the unkind. No need to dwell on it. Make it fast.
Leave it to me.
Together we vanish. Who's the caged bird now?
Leave it to me. Embracing change.
Oopsie daisy.
Think fast. No need to dwell on it. Make it fast. Take form. My blade yearns. Perish in beckon the divine flames. Oh, Look, shinies. Make it fast. Guests of the cross. Sever! Who's the caged bird now?
Here we go again! Woolly Stampede!
Make it fast. Make it fast. Feathers and cinders. Be reduced to cinders. Sever!
Woolly's attack!
Guests of the unkind, perish in flame. Take form. Make it fast. How do you like these? Guests of the unkind, take form. Be reduced to cinders.
Woolly's attack! There has to be more, right?
Make it fast. Guests of the unkind. My blade yearns. Take form. Oh, look, shinies. Cross cut, sever. Perish in flames. Glad you found them useful. Guests of the unkind, take form.
Finders keepers.
Make it fast. Guests of the unkind. Who's the caged bird now? Oh, look, shinies. Guests of the unkind. Crosscut. Take form. Mind's eye. How do you like these?
Do you remember that gloomy gladiator?
Guests of the unkind perish in flame. Take forward. How do you like these? Make it fast. Guests of the unkind. My blade yearns. Make it fast.
Weapons off!
Feathers.
Come on, pal! Defending!
Who's the caged bird now?
Woolly's attack! Da-da-da-da-da-da!
Wait. What? Idiot!
Glad you found them useful.
Crosscut. Sever.
Guests of the unkind. Feathers.
Together we
Take
rise!
form.
Here we go again!
Never surrender!
How do you like these? Winds, heed my command. Mine's on.
Stage is yours. Here comes Encore! This is so much fun!
Together we win. Oh dear. Glad you found them useful. How do you like these? Make it fast.
Me too!
I love one.
Guests of the unkind.
Together we rise!
This is so much fun!
Leave it to me.
Woolies attack!
Beckon the divine flames.
Never surrender.
Oh, look, shinies. Guests of the unkind. In foot. Take form. Be reduced to cinders. Glad you found them useful. Guests of the unkind.
Here we go again!
Together we vanish. Crosscut. Sever. Beckon the divine flames. Mind's eye.
Foolish. Embracing change.
Woolies attack! Da-da-da-da-da-da! This is so much fun!
Administering first aid.
Perish in flames.
Here we go again!
Crosscut. Sever.
Embracing change.
Take form. Who's the caged bird now?
Woolies attack! Woolies stampede! No one picks on Uncor's friends!
Together we vanquish. Sever. Take form.
Here we go again!
Transmitting frequency. Such a nuisance.
Together we vanish.
You're it! Woolies that away!
Perish in flames. Take form. Beckon the divine flames.
Woolies attack! Here comes Encore! This is so much fun! Into Woolie's belly you go!
Together we vanish. Glad you found them useful. Winds, heed my command. Guests of the unkind, take form. Mind's eye. Oh, look, shinies. In flames.
Here we go again!
Let's do this together!
Fully stampede!
Together we vanish. Take form. Be reduced to cinders.
Woolies attack! Da-da-da-da-da-da!
Defeat.
Finders keepers!
Glad you found them useful. Make it fast. Guests of the unkind, take form. Beckon the divine flame. Mind's eye, perish in flame. Sever! Look, shinies. Guests of the unkind, feathers, winds take form, perish in flame.
Da-da-da-da-da-da! This is so much fun!
Leave it to me.
Ha! Here we go again! Woolly stampede!
Glad you found them useful. Winds, heed my command. Take form. Cross.
Woolies attack!
Guests of the unkind, feathers incinerate. Perish in flames. Guests of the unkind, take form. Beckon the divine flame.
Here we go again! This is so much fun!
Together we vanish. Mind's eye. Sever.
Woolies attack! Tap, you're in! Woolies stampede! No one picks on Uncor's friends! Ha!
Who's the caged bird now? Perish in flames.
Embracing change.
Together we vanish.
Leave it to me. Rejuvenating snow. Foolish.
Here comes Encore!
Together we vanish. Be reduced to cinders. My blade yearns. Sever! Glad you found them useful. Guests of the unkind. Mind's eye.
Here we go again! This is so much fun!
Together we vanish. Beckon the divine flames. My blade yearns. Together we vanish. Triumph through sacrifice.
Woolies attack! This is so much fun! Into Woolie's belly you go! Da-da-da-da-da-da!
Together we vanish.
Embracing change.
Triumph through sacrifice. Who's the caged bird now?
Here we go again! Woolies that away!
Leave it to me. Foolish.
Woolies attack! Da-da-da-da-da-da! No one picks on Uncor's friends! Here comes Encore!
Together we vanish.
Embracing change.
You're it! Believe that this is so much fun!
Endless reverberation.
Here we go again! Da-da-da-da-da-da! You're in for it now!
Together we vanish. Be reduced to cinders.
Sever! Blade attack! Here comes Encore! Da-da-da-da-da-da! No one picks on Encore's friends! Ha! You're it!
Together we vanish. Who's the caged bird now? Triumph through effort.
Wow! That was impressive! The victory is yours!
Glad you found them useful. Make it fast. Oh, look, shinies. Guests of the unkind. Take form.
Here we go again!
Glad you found them useful.
Take form. You're it! Fully stampede! This is so much fun!
Together we wish. How do you like these? Guests of the unkind. Take form. Perish in flames. Make it fast. Guests of the unkind. revenge. Crosscut, take forward. Beckon the divine flame. Sever.
Embracing change.
Woolly's attack. Oh, shiny! It's gotta be a dragon's treasure.
How do you like these? Make it fast. Guests of the unkind. Take forward. Feathers incinerate.
Here we go again. Woolly, let's attack. You're in.
Together revenge. Crosscut. Sever.
Woolly's attack. Finders keepers.
Winds, heed my command. Glad you found them useful. Guests of the unkind. Take forward.
Here we go again. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You're in for it now. Ha! This is so much fun. Here comes Encore.
Together revenge. Take forward. Be reduced to cinders.
Such a nuisance. Embracing change.
Woolly's attack. Woolly, that away. Oopsie daisy.
Take forward. Feathers and sin.
Here we go again. Oh, da-da-da-da-da-da. Into Woolly's belly you go. Ha, you're in. This is so much fun.
Together revenge. Beckon the divine flames. Mind's eye. Sever. Make it fast. Take forward. Crosscut.
Woolly's attack. This is so much fun.
Embracing change.
Think fast. Who's the caged bird now? Mind's eye.
Here we go again. This is so much fun. No one picks on Encore's friends.
Together revenge. Oh, look, shinies. Make it fast. Guests of the unkind.
Charlotte,
Take
let's
full.
do this together.
Feathers beckon the divine flame. My blade, you're severed.
Da-da-da-da-da-da! This is so much fun!
What? In the end.
Oh, shiny! It's gotta be a dragon's treasure.
Guests of the unkind. Take form. Perish in flames.
Leave it to me. Commence healing. Embrace
Together we
change.
vanish.
Willy!
Together we vanish. Look, shinies. Feathers severed. Beckon the divine flames. Mind's eye.
Willy Stampede! Ha! Here comes Encore! Ha!
Make it fast. Take form.
Willy's attack! Tap, you're it! Willy, battle! This is so much fun!
Together we vanish. Be reduced to cinders.
Embracing change.
Here we go again! You're in for it now! Here comes Encore! Oh, shiny! It's gotta be a dragon's treasure!
Together we vanquish. Oh, look, shinies. Winds, heed my command. Feathers, incinerate.
Willy's attack! Da-da-da-da-da-da! This is so much fun!
Together we vanquish. Triumph through sacrifice.
Administering first aid.
Foolish. Together we vanish. Take form. Who's the caged bird now?
Here we go again! Release them! This is so much fun! No one picks on Ungar's friends! You're in! Here comes Encore!
Together we vanish.
Endless reverberation. Embracing change. Transmitting frequency.
Da-da-da-da-da-da!
Embracing change.
Together we vanish. Perish in flame. Beckon the divine flame.
Woolly's attack! You're in! This is so much fun! Into Woolly's belly you go!
Together we vanish. Mind's eye. Be reduced to cinders. Sever!
Here we go again! Woolly, that away!
Foolish. Verity shines.
Here comes Encore!
Together we vanish. Take form. Beckon the divine flames. Feathers and
Woolly's attack!
Administering first aid. Foolish. Embracing change.
Here we go again! Da-da-da-da-da-da! This is so much fun!
Beep, beep. Challenge complete. The victory is yours.
Make it fast. Glad you found them useful. Guests of the unkind.
This is so much fun!
Leave it to me. Embracing change.
Together we vanish. Cross-cut. Beckon the divine flames. From defense to offense.
Here we go again! You're it! Into Wooly's belly you go!
Together we vanish. Sever! Take forward. Who's the caged bird now?
Break!
My blade yearns.
Wooly's attack! This is so much fun! You're in for it now!
Leave it to me. Transmitting Verity shines. Embracing change.
Here comes the... Or... Oh, shiny! It's gotta be a dragon's treasure.
Guests of the unkind. Triumph through sacrifice.
Wooly, this is so much fun!
Leave it to me.
Wooly's attack!
No need to dwell.
Foolish.
Here we go again!
Leave it to me. Commence healing. Rejuvenating snow.
Wooly's attack! Wooly, let's race! Oopsie daisy!
Feathers be reduced to cinders. Mind's eye severed. Perish in flames.
Administering first aid. Embracing change. Foolish.
Here we go again! You're it!
Together we vanish. Who's the caged bird now?
Wooly's attack!
Triumph.
Verity shines. Embracing change.
Hey, what's the big idea? Wooly stampede! Into Wooly's belly you go!
Leave it to me. Such a nuisance.
Together we vanish. Take forward.
Da-da-da-da-da-da! Wooly, let's race!
My blade yearns. Be reduced to cinders. Sever!
Here we go again! Wooly stampede! This is so much fun! You're in for it now! Ha!
Together we vanish. Perish in flames. Triumph through sacrifice. Together we vanish. Feathers in sand.
Woolies attack! Here comes Encore!
Commence healing. Foolish.
Here we go again! Woolies that away!
Together we vanish. Sever! Be reduced to cinders. Perish in flames.
Woolies attack! Into Woolie's belly you go! Here comes Encore!
Together we vanish. Think fast. Take forward. Who's the caged bird now? Sever!
Here we go again! You're it! Woolies that away! No one picks on Encore's friends! Oopsie daisy!
Leave it to me. Embracing change. Acceptable damage.
Crosscut. Take forward. Triumph through set. Be reduced to cinders.
Foolish. Verity shines.
Woolies attack! Here comes Encore! This is so much fun! Oopsie daisy!
No need to dwell.
Here we go again! You're in for it now!
Leave it to me. Foolish. Transmitting frequency. Embracing change.
I am fine. Take forward. Mind's eye. Who's the caged bird now?
Da-da-da-da-da-da! This is so much fun! Into Woolie's belly you go! Woolie! You're it!
Together we vanish. Make it faster.
Leave it to me. Foolish. I can handle this. Strategic adjustment required.
Together we vanish. Triumph through seconds. Take forward. Be reduced to cinders. Think fast.
Leave it to me. Administering first aid. Rejuvenating snow. Strategic adjustment.
Oopsie daisy! Woolie's belly! That didn't hurt at all! You're in for it now! This is so much fun! That didn't hurt at all!
Together we vanish. Beckon the divine flames. My blade yearns. Crosscut.
Here we go again!
Embracing change.
Woolie's attack! No one picks on Encore's friends! Here comes Encore!
Together we vanish. Mind's eye. Who's the caged bird now? Sever!
Here we go again.
Foolish. Verity shines.
You're in.
Together we vanish. Now that's a hassle.
Transmitting frequency.
Mind's eye. Take form. Make it fast. Beckon the divine flames. No need to dwell on it.
Woolly's attack. Here comes Encore. Woolly, bat away. This is so much fun. Woolly, you're in. Oopsie daisy.
Leave it to me.
Here we go again. Leave me alone.
Be reduced to cinders.
You're in for it now.
Together we vanish. Mind's eye. Beckon the divine flames.
Woolly's attack. You're in. This is so much fun.
Acceptable damage. I can handle this.
Here comes Encore. Oopsie daisy.
Triumph through sacrifice.
Commence healing.
Mind's eye. My blade yearns. Be reduced to cinders. Sever! Feathers
Here we go again.
incinerate.
Oopsie daisy.
Leave it to me. Embracing change.
Together we vanish.
Transmitting frequency.
Feathers incinerate.
Woolly's attack.
Together we vanish. Mind's eye. Try. No need to dwell on it. Who's the caged bird now?
Here we go again. Leave me alone.
Crosscut. Sever. One wrong move.
Commence healing. Verity shines. Embracing change.
Woolly's attack. This is so much fun. Woolly's no one picks on Encore's friends.
Together we vanish. the divine flames.
Embracing change.
Perish in flames.
Leave it to me. Administering first aid. Ha! Endless reverberation. Such a nuisance.
Woolies attack! Tap, you're in!
Together we vanish. Crosscut. Sever! Be reduced to cinders.
Woolies, behave!
Embracing change.
Here comes Encore! We'll leave that away! Here we go again!
Through seconds.
Oopsie daisy!
Transmitting frequency.
Triumph through
Acceptable damage. Foolish.
Da-da-da-da-da-da! This is so much fun! No one picks on Encore's friends!
Leave it to me. Foolish. Foolish.
Together we vanish. Take form. Beckon the divine flame. Sever! Perish in flames. My blade yearns.
Woolies attack! Tap, you're in!
Acceptable damage. Administering first aid.
Together we vanish. Triumph through seconds.
I can handle this. Rejuvenating snow. Foolish. Strategic adjustment required.
Here we go again! Da-da-da-da-da-da! This is so much fun!
Make it faster. Crosscut. Sever!
Woolies attack! Here comes Encore!
Together we vanish. Triumph through sacrifice. Feathers and be reduced to cinders. Take form.
Here we go again! Woolly Stampede!
Mind's eye. Who's the caged bird now? Sever! Cross. Sever!
Leave it to me. Foolish. Foolish. I can handle this. Ha!
No need to dwell. The crosscut. Take form.
Strategic adjustment required.
There he shines.
Foolish.
Together we vanish. Make it fast.
Blaze attack! Tap, you're in!
Embracing change.
No need to dwell on it.
Administering first aid.
Oopsie daisy! Here comes Encore! We'll leave that away!
Leave it to me. Embracing change.
Here we go again! Tap, you're in! You're in for it now! Hey, what's the big idea?
Leave it to me. Commence healing. Embracing change. I can handle it.
Beckon the divine flames.
Crosscut. Blaze attack. Never. Da-da-da-da-da-da. This is so much fun. Tap, you're in. Here we go again.
Leave it to me. Foolish. Foolish.
Make it fast. Make it fast. No need to dwell.
Transmitting frequency.
Blaze attack. Here comes Encore. We'll leave that away.
Feathers and
Embracing change.
who's the caged bird now?
Sever. Here we go again. Woolly stampede.
Together we vanquish. Be reduced to cinders.
Woolly's attack. Here comes Encore.
Perish in flames. Triumph through sacrifice. Make it fast.
Commence healing. Endless reverberation.
Here we go again.
Together we vanquish. Triumph through sacrifice. Sever!
Woolly's attack. Leave me alone.
My people. Triumph through sacrifice. Take form. Beckon the divine flames.
Crosscut. Leave it to me.
Sever!
Transmitting frequency. Verity shines.
Here we go again. This is so much fun.
Perish in flames. Think fast. Together we vanish. Leave it to me. Mind's eye. Who's the caged bird now? Sever! Perish in take form. Crosscut. Sever! Beckon the divine flame.
Woolly's attack! Da-da-da-da-da-da! Into Woolly's belly you go!
Leave it to me. Together we vanish. Mine who's the caged bird now?
Here we go again! Woolly, that away!
Endless reverberation.
Sever! Beckon the divine flames.
Woolly's attack! Here comes Encore! No one picks on Encore's friends!
Leave it to me.
Administer
Together we
first aid.
vanish.
You're it!
Who's the caged bird now? My blade yearns.
Here we go again!
No need to dwell on. Unacceptable damage. Together we beckon the divine flame. Sever! Perish in flame.
Woolly's attack! This is so much fun! You're in for it now!
Now that's a hassle.
Attack! You're in!
Who's the caged bird now?
Foolish. Here we go again!
Leave it to me. Embracing change. Feathers incinerate. How do you like these? Make it fast. Glad you found them useful. Winds, heed my command.